104.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan show. At 8 o'clock this morning, a lot of things going down.
Two
We got
things,
the
most
rapid fire
importantly.
quiz, but the Taylor Swift.
We have a password to reveal. The first one of the day is at 8 o'clock, then at 11 o'clock with Sam, then at 2 o'clock, then at 5 o'clock. Those are the passwords that can help you get a trip to see the Eras Tour. Password, and the password is...
I watched that.
Keyword.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the keyword.
The keyword.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm saying password.
They had password on last night with Howie Mandel.
Right, we'll give you special keyword reveal.
No,
and then,
password. I like it.
Okay, the password is.
Yeah, what's
and
a
then right
keyword?
after that, we're going right into the rapid fire quiz where you have a chance to win Nicki Minaj tickets. She'll be at the Toyota Center on May 9th. So that's in 1 hour from now. Now it's time for this.
104.1 KRBE.
If you know the 3-digit extension of the...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Roula and Ryan's prank call.
Okay,
I
so
cannot wait to hear
If
this one.
you are getting chewed out, I would say then parental discretion is advised.
Yes, please. There are a few
earmuffs.
words in this, but I bleeped.
But your
the
bleep
majority
is very
of them.
free.
The majority.
Your bleep is loosey-goosey.
It's a fun game. You never know.
Okay, so go get to krbe.com/prank call requests. That's where this one came to, and that's how Kevin got
so I
this
want to
person
get
on the
my
phone.
husband. We have a newborn, but we get a lot of solicitors for like solar and windows and stuff. So we have a sign that says, please no knocking, don't use the doorbell. Well, someone came and they did the obnoxious doorbell. It's like, dun, 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 dun. And then my husband was pissed, woke up the baby. He opened up the door and he's like, can you read the sign? And the guy's like, well, I just needed to see if you were home. He's like, yeah, well, next time you might not make it home. Oh. Anyways, he'll be on fire. It'll be good.
Do you know what the solicitor was actually selling that particular day?
I'm pretty sure it was solar.
Do you guys have an HOA?
Yeah.
All right, so I can just say, hey, it's Richard Hunt from Homeowners Association calling in regards to the gentleman that you berated the other day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Listen, it is no joke when the baby is asleep. That doorbell rings and you
my
want to kill somebody because you finally got that child asleep and some idiot that you're not interested in his stuff
Yep.
ruins
Your dog
it.
barking on top of that Roula. Imagine if you had Charlie Girl when
No.
you were trying to put your
No.
babies down. Misty goes.
2024, you should not be going door to door.
Nope.
No.
There's too much.
Scams out there, too many things happening.
Right. So,
Okay,
Kevin.
he is from Massachusetts. He has a thick accent.
Yay! East Coaster.
Obviously, I understand what he's saying, but I'm going to play like I don't.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
So this is the angry
bless
dad
us.
whose baby was awakened by a solicitor.
Are we supposed to guess how many
something.
curses? No.
Oh, it's going to be impossible. This is awesome.
Yes.
Here we go.
Electric.
Good morning, sir. This is Richard Hunt calling from the Homeowners Association.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well. Sorry to interrupt you this morning. But unfortunately, I'm calling about an incident, aberration incident that happened that I've become aware of, an altercation with a gentleman selling solar door to door.
Oh, that guy?
Yes, sir. I guess you scared the bejesus out of him. It's causing-
I told him twice, I have a baby sleeping, don't knock. And then he started being a smartass. And
a smat has?
I'm from Boston, smartass.
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I go, and at first I told him, I'm like, you see the sign that says, please don't ring the doorbell or knock? And he goes,
Yes,
well,
sir.
I got to make sure you're home.
Yes, sir.
And I said, you shouldn't do that to people when it says that. And he's like, hey, I'm just doing my job. And he kept running his mouth. And I'm like, well, you know, one of these days somebody might not let you go home.
Yes, sir. Oh, no, Lord, that sounds like a threat. And it causes the rickets to flare up. And here's the big thing, sir. He happens to be my son.
Sorry. Well, you gotta, I mean, you talk to somebody nice 3 times,
Yes, sir.
and then they keep coming back, and they just won't stop. When you got 2 newborns, and there's specific notes on the door.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not serious here that what makes y'all so special. Everyone's got babies, and no one else has a quiet zone around the dang street and forward.
Listen, you knock on my door when I say not to, you come down to my house, all right, buddy?
Yes, how else is supposed to sell his wares? You know, maybe it's your Yankee attitude and temper waking that baby.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right, of course, call him back.
That's where I should have stopped.
You should have stopped,
no.
but you didn't.
No.
But you didn't.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
No. Now, here we go.
How can I help you?
Sir, I need to apologize for you. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I caused you any.
You're starting to harass me and patronize me, and it's pissing me off.
Well, sir,
Just stay away from my house.
how about I come on down there, sir, and I'd lay across my lap and spank you like geriatric jiu-jitsu.
Where are you?
Are you home now? I'd come down my bloke the saber.
So now you threatening me too?
Sir,
Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
I'd like to.
What's your name?
I'd like to see if I could render an attitude adjustment on you. It's Richard Hunt. You can call me Dick.
Richard Hunt?
You can call me Dick.
You stay the away from my house, away from my family. I'll get you.
Oh,
Wow, it's getting really. It's getting really violent.
I would quit also, Kevin.
okay.
And
Hold
then
on.
what
Let me roll. Let me roll it back because that was the point where I was like,
yeah, that's what
okay. Okay.
I'm going to end you?
Yeah.
Family, I'll get you.
Oh.
You're just so nervous.
You're like, I don't have any of that in my notes.
That's nothing in my
my
notes to respond
God.
to.
I know where do I go with this?
I'd call his mama.
What happened?
Well, I should have stopped there, but did I?
No, but you
called
didn't.
again. Oh, God, let's hear it.
Should I just reveal it to him, or should I push a little more?
Push.
Oh, God, of course you pushed.
When
Did
you
win,
push-
though?
I'd probably reveal it. I'd be scared of this
I would
guy.
have probably revealed it because he really got, wow.
I got a
fine,
few
though.
more minutes left. Let's
no.
do it.
My
Oh, my
gosh.
God.
Electric.
Yes, sir. We had spoke yesterday. I came on down the house like you had asked.
You came to my house.
Sir, you had invited me down to the house. You said,
I did not invite you down to your house, dude.
Sir,
You're really really pushing it.
I know.
What are you, crazy? Why would you go to my house with my children and my wife?
no, I'm in front of your house with a paddle. I was going to lay you on my lap and spank you like a geriatric. We talked about this yesterday.
You are an insane person.
I am. I know. And you know who put me up to this? Miss Jess.
My wife?
Yeah, my name is Special K. I'm from her favorite radio show, The Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE.
You better be bullshit, because I'm ready to rip your head off, mother.
Oh.
I'm gonna find you anyway and beat the shit out of you.
We're just messing with you, though.
All right, I'm cool.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, man, somebody with my family.
I know. I could tell. She said,
I'm ready to kill you.
she said you were really upset about the gentleman who came by. So it would be.
I was trying to, but I was trying to find you. I'm looking all over, like I'm trying to hunt you down, motherfucker.
You were upset.
Dude, I was looking for you. I f***ed off a half a day of work because I wanted to. Yeah, sorry, I'm swearing, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you think someone's really going to come over your house and paddle you?
Yeah, I'm ready to kill someone. You know, I'm ready to. I'm thinking about hammers and the hot. The batteries. I was gonna get weird. Some Pulp Fiction.
Oh, my God.
Well, listen, we want you to have a chill day and a wonderful day, and we're sorry to mess with you, but Jess thought it'd be silly.
All right. Well, yeah, when you call Irishmen, you know, let's.
Yeah, I can
right.
tell. Can you just say Special K prank me on the Roula and Ryan show?
Yeah, Special K pranked me on the radio.
Thank you so much.
Wow. All right, let me add it up here.
Whoa.
I love that guy.
Oh, my gosh.
That guy is hilarious.
That guy, I mean, I'm telling you, it's like we talk about Mama Bear Sam. Like,
Yeah,
I
he was
will
intense.
kill you if you
He
come near my
was
babies.
intense.
He wants to get hammers and batteries and do weird stuff because his
Like
newborns got
Pulp
woken up. Like
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction.
medieval. So 29 swear words.
Oh, you got it.
I counted it. 29.
Nice.
Wow.
I want to hear that. Maybe in the raw feed.
Uncut.
Oh, man.
Could you do that? No,
Because you had to actually edit
Oh,
that down.
man.
There was more that we could not hear to that call.
Yeah, I would have to go back and probably undo, but we could.
I'd like to, at least a few seconds of it.
Oh,
that guy
man.
was awesome.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Wow.
sorry.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating. Like I need to take my jacket off from that. Like I'm like my body heat has risen
Yeah,
because of that
he's
call.
tense.
So
He
tense.
sounds abusive, but I'm like, it's your family, man.
Yeah, he's
He's very
his family.
protective of his
If
family.
someone threatens to come down to your house, and you got to protect your family.
And I got 2 babies there?
yeah.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I
like
guess
that.
it's just that's
He
very
took off a day a half a day to look for me, and
Right.
What if he would have found like
gonna
an
look out
HOA
the
guy?
window.
Oh, I know. I swear I didn't call you.
Some old guy.
Somebody said this guy is definitely Irish mob.
Oh, my God.
Everyone's in the mob. It's like down here. Everyone's in the...
Thinks they've got it all figured out.
Why are we getting the boxing glove? Rocky. That was Philly, not Boston. But,
Right.
I guess all the accents kind of mixed together.
Very
sometimes. Okay, so if you... Well, no, that's all. He's full.
Yeah, I'm full.
I'm not going to solicit for
Yeah,
you to
that's
try and
fine.
contact Kevin. He needs to take a breather
Yeah.
after what he happened to him. Coming up next, you can contact us at krbe.com for closure because you've been ghosted by someone or you've lost track of someone. You can't get in touch with them, but we can, and we'll put you together next on The Roula and Ryan Show. That's what that is. Go to krbe.com if you're looking for somebody who's basically ghosted you.
Well, it can be many things. They were in your life and now they aren't, and you want some answers. We've reunited like a student and a teacher in the past.
Yes,
We've done just about
a daughter
everything.
and her father's best friend after
Last
her
week?
father passed.
2 former college roommates.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that one didn't go.
That
the
didn't
way
go
we
so
thought.
well. Turns out she was stalking her.
It was a baby reindeer situation.
That one
really was.
odd.
It really was.
But if somebody was in your life and all of a sudden they dropped out of your life and they won't take your calls or they've blocked you on social media or you just can't really get through to them, leave it to Eric. He will find a way. So let's welcome Dina to the show to tell us why she wants closure. Good morning, Dina.
Good morning.
Hi, Dina.
Good morning, Dina. So, who is he trying to get closure from this morning?
Oh, this guy, Alex.
Tell us who Alex is. How do you know him?
Well, we met on Bumble. We went out for coffee, and then we went out for real dates after that. He's just the perfect gentleman. He's wonderful. He was more handsome than in his pictures, which never happens.
Well, that usually does not happen. It's usually the other way around.
Yeah, so he was actually better looking than in person, than his picture, I mean. So that's good. Okay, what else about Alex?
We've been texting like every day since we had our coffee date.
How long was your coffee date? Just curious.
3 hours. We just kept talking to each other.
So you had a coffee date, and then you had, did I hear you correctly, a couple of regular dates?
I wouldn't call it regular. We went out to like a nice dinner. We went out to another nice dinner after that.
You had 2 dinners in one night?
Hold up. No, not 2 dinners in one night.
No, like wait a couple weeks.
That's what I make
Okay,
sure.
but you called them regular dates, and then you said you went to dinner. You said there weren't regular dates. What is a regular date then?
With someone who's boring. With someone who's not like.
Oh, so you're saying he was extraordinary.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you're on closure because he's disappeared out of your life. How long has it been since you talked to him?
10 days.
10 days. What was the last interaction you had with Alex? Was it a text or was it an in-person conversation or a date?
It was a text. It was just like, hey, how are you? Let's make plans soon.
And this happened, what, after your third date?
Yeah.
Anything weird happened on that third date you could identify that you'd be like, because of course you pick yourself apart when somebody's ignoring you.
What'd I do
What
wrong?
did I do? What did I say? What did I
was the last thing I talked about.
I've been over it in my mind. He kissed me goodnight at the end of the night. Like nothing weird that I can think of. I don't know what happened.
What kind of kiss?
A little more than a peck, maybe.
Okay. So was there any other kind of like romance after any of these other dates?
No, I'm not that kind of girl.
Well, do you think he's ghosting you because you're not that kind of girl? Some guys do that because
Their
they have
date
zero-
rule.
That's the thing. I don't think the coffee date counts towards the 3 dates. I think the coffee's like get to know you, make sure you're not a serial killer.
Coffee date usually means like 15 minutes.
No, not 15,
to an
Eric.
hour.
15 is if you don't like the person. Like, okay, ooh, look
That's
at
why
that
it's a
picture.
coffee date.
I
Yes.
cannot imagine being in a coffee shop for 3 hours.
But that's because you didn't meet somebody you really liked. They obviously clicked.
Okay.
What'd you eat?
Why you think that's the thing that was the...
Because maybe some guys, if they see a girl and they eat a lot of, they get expensive food.
I mean, it was a nice restaurant.
Okay.
Whenever we do this, the person that calls us usually ends up getting bummed out.
Yeah, because you learned something about yourself that maybe you did not know.
What would I learn?
I don't know. This is getting
We're all
awful.
going to find out.
Awkward. All right, hold on. Alex heard everything we've been talking about, so let's just let him join the conversation and tell us his side. Hi, Alex. Thanks for being here today.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, you want to say hello
Pretty
to Dina?
Yeah, I guess it's obligatory. Hi, Dina.
Obligatory. Oh.
I mean, look, seeing what I saw on the very last text she sent, this is not a surprise that she called the radio station to try and figure out what's going on. Because, I mean, if you really need to know, then she should probably know too. She has this coming.
Well, what is it?
She sent me a text that was not for me. Clearly not for me. And that was all I needed to see.
What was the text about?
Do you want me to read you the text or you want her to do it?
Do you have the text? Do you know what he's talking about?
It's easy to find because you can search these words. She says, quote, man, this guy is awesome. I'm going to get plenty, 1, 2, 3, 4 E's, plenty of free dinners out of this dude. And the great thing is I don't have to do anything, all caps, with him. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, my God.
Who are you trying to send that to, Dina?
Oh my God, that wasn't for you at all. That was for my girlfriends. It was a joke. I was joking. I was happy you were pregnant.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a joke to me.
That's what I was asking. Is this about these meals that you had?
That was no joke.
That was meant for my girlfriends. That was not meant for you. We're on a group chat. We joke around. We update each other. It just that text wasn't for you at all.
Oh, obviously.
It's not
It's about him, though.
It's not about who it was for. It's about the fact that you actually said that. Like you're a meal chaser.
Okay, but my friends know that I'm joking about that. I've been so upset that so many men had pressured me into things on a
That's
first or
not a
second
joke,
date.
Dina. I'm sorry. Put yourself in his shoes.
There's context that you're not seeing. You're not seeing what they said. You're not seeing the previous things that I said. That's not what I meant to happen at all.
And why don't you guys go on a date and then you buy him 4 meals?
No way. I've got context, which is the context of get the F out of my life.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dina. That's really crappy that you did that.
So many guys are high alert nowadays to be taken advantage of.
You've never sent a text that your boss is going to kill you? Did you mean your boss is going to stab you in the face? No, it's a joke. I'm being hyperbolic.
Why don't you go in your text? What were your friends saying before that?
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this conversation. It was a mistake to call in, and you're so right. I'm gonna go on with the rest of my day now.
Yeah, I warned you.
Yeah.
Did you want to really do this?
Okay, well, we'll let her go.
Well, she hung up, Roula.
And, good.
We've got Alex.
Alex, sorry that I'm glad you let us know that because we have heard from guys who call our show and tell us, it's not all bad guys on the internet and all these dating apps. It's girls who are taking advantage of them for the meal, and that's why the dates have turned into coffee dates only or drink dates only. Is this the first time it's happened to you?
Yeah, it takes all kinds.
Well, think about it. She actually sought you out because Bumble, isn't that the one where the girls ask the guys?
Right.
Yeah, maybe that was my initial mistake.
So she saw you as a potential mark.
She's very intelligent, funny, very cute. She had a lot of really good qualities up until you get into her connivingness.
Yeah, that sucks.
Terrible. I'm sorry, Alex.
Especially you probably weren't, it's like no big deal. I'll buy you a dinner. We're having fun.
Oh, that's standard behavior. Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to ghost this girl, but wait. Roula and Ryan show just call me. Yeah, I'll tell everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to put her on blast too if she's actually dragging it out like that.
Not cool. Okay, Alex. Best of luck to you in the dating world. Thanks for being available for the phone call.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your enlightenment.
Okay, take care out there. Bye, Alex.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, man.
Yeah. Somebody texted third date rule violation. She's canceled. That you cannot be dragging people along for all
third
these
date rule.
free meals.
There should be no rules whatsoever. It's when you're comfortable, but sometimes you got to ask yourself as the dude, if she is way, way, way out of your league and just wants to go to dinners all the time.
Well, he did say she's out of his league.
How do you know they're out of your league?
Yeah.
Nobody said that.
I'm just saying, sometimes that happens.
Projecting.
I am projecting. I'm projecting. I'm so glad I'm not in that world.
Somebody said, oh my God, I was out of town. I missed one closure. I missed the stalker closure. That was last
it's on the podcast.
Wednesday.
Look up Wednesday's 7 o'clock hour.
Yeah, they were roommates and they lost touch, she said. And we found out they lost touch because she wouldn't stop stalking her after
you were
her
so right.
boyfriend started dating the roommate.
Erica started watching Baby Reindeer. I finished that last week.
I saw the first episode.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I'm waiting for my wife because she fell asleep during it.
It is something great to watch.
That's really sweet of you.
You have to watch it so we can watch it together.
But it's so much more than stalking, though.
It's very awkward.
It starts out as stalking, but then you lead to his backstory. He had a horrible trauma.
It's a real story of a real person who directed it and wrote the thing.
The guy who stars in it, the starring role, he is the one that wrote it.
So it's interesting. Okay.
It's not about him, though?
It is about him.
Mm-hmm. So it is the guy that started it?
It's the guy who starred in it. He wrote this.
And directed it.
Then I wonder if it's real.
Think he just made it up?
Well, the lady who it's about, she's mad.
She's mad.
Well, a lot of people who haven't seen this yet don't even know what we're talking about, but look it up on Netflix. It's called Baby Reindeer. I have not seen it.
Baby Reindeer.
But little by little, we're all kind of catching on to it.
I would say that this guy deserves an Emmy. It's the most phenomenal.
She's just as good.
Yeah.
The girl that plays the stalker.
But Kevin, you haven't
that was
gotten
last week's closure, the stalker situation. So you can hear everything that you miss at krbe.com on the podcast page. If you miss a closure or maybe want to be part of closure, you can reach out to Eric at krbe.com. Unfortunately, we cannot put Kevin's Star Test parodies on krbe.com because he has used real pop song parody music, but he can put it on his Instagram, and we put it on our Instagram. And it is Star Test time, and a lot of kids are in the car right now going to class for their Star Test.
This will be the last time we can play it because today's pretty much the last day, right? People are
I
saying?
believe so.
Yeah.
I think today's the last day because we had a listener line call early this
Until
morning.
next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happy birthday to Isaac, who turned 7 today. They're in the car listening. And
birthday.
good luck to my own kiddos, Alexandra and Lenny and Matthew, Jimmy. Y'all are having your star test today. And they're like, Mom, you think you can play Kevin's star test song? I was like, of course. Everyone wants to hear Special K star test songs. We have like 15 of them. Okay. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, there are a lot of cooking competition shows on television. The top ones were rated, but I think that there is a big complaint for people who actually like cooking shows, and it's universal. See if it's your same thing. If you like to watch that stuff on TikTok or Instagram, what is something that is a universal complaint? We'll explain next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRVE.
Okay, I want to remind you guys, 8 o'clock is right around the corner. That's the first keyword of the day for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour trip giveaway. We have 4 today, 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. Then we're going to do the rapid fire quiz for Nicki Minaj tickets, so y'all hang out for that. But everybody has a different algorithm in their social media, whatever it is that you like to watch the most. Like Eric got this one of the prom kids looking in like their regular clothes, and now I guess that's right. Who can it be now? But we are
My daughter told me
we are
about
not
that one.
teenagers, so we don't
My
understand
daughter
why.
told me that one. It's like, who can I be now? It's like them just in their
Who
regular.
can it be now? And then it pops them to their prom
And
clothes.
then doing it again. It's
And then it
cute.
pops them back to their street clothes.
I'm getting a lot of Sketch, the guy from Houston.
No.
What's up, brother? Tuesday. Special teams, special plays.
Yeah, I don't
special players.
understand.
I get this kid all the time
him.
now. This kid went from last year making like $1,000. Now he's making $1 million.
Oh my god!
Because he narrates like over
No,
sports.
he plays Madden and stuff. He plays games, but he curses a lot. He's like, sorry for cussing. Like any boy that's like 13 knows who he is right now.
Okay.
He did the during the draft, during the 4th round, he went out for the Texans.
Oh,
and
that
did
was that kid.
Yeah, he's got glasses. He's like 21. He looks like he's.
Is he 21?
He looks
15.
like he's.
Yeah. But he's hanging out with- he's
That's
hanging out with-
actually really young.
Speaking of sports,
Saying
real
I was
quick, let me
stretching
sidebar to
everybody.
this. Eric, you probably know this because you watch the most sports on our show. Travis Clayton, do you know who he is?
sounds familiar.
Travis Clayton has never once played football in his life. He has never played a snap, and the Buffalo Bills drafted him.
Oh, wow.
He has never played football, not one time in his life.
No.
They picked him because he's a professional rugby player from the UK.
Oh.
And they want him to be on the O-line, speaking of the draft. He was the 221st pick in the NFL draft on Saturday, and they picked him, even though he's never played any position, because he's one of the 16 players in this year's International Player Pathway Program, which gives international athletes a chance to enter the NFL.
Rugby players are no joke, man. They're badass.
So,
Yeah.
let's have
Those
to
are tough
keep watch on
dudes.
that.
Yeah, he's like, I had to put pads on. This is lame.
It
They'll
says
take
that
them
he's
off.
6'7", runs a 4.79 second 40-yard dash.
Travis Clayton.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wow, that's probably why they picked
Damn.
him. Okay, so the things that
That
are coming
is
across my
impressive.
algorithm are not things that come across Eric's. I do get sports stuff too, but I get a lot of things like I see this one in different scenarios all the time where the words are just over the scene. The scene could be 2 people walking in a rocky filled meadow, or it could be 2 people shopping, or it could be 2 people in their bed on their phones, and it says real marriage is telling your spouse goodnight and then not going to sleep for 2 hours while you send each other reels.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is exactly
And
my
you're waiting
life.
for them to see the reel you sent them?
Yeah, did you see it? Did you see it? Or like my husband will wake up to like 6 of them. I'm like, it's so funny. Okay, the other thing I get a lot is food stuff, like how to cook things, food hacks, kitchen hacks, whatever. There's a chick I love to follow. Her name is Nicole McMom, MCMOM. She used to work for, or maybe she still does work for America's Test Kitchen or one of those, where the first time I ever saw her, she goes, 14 ways to cut a watermelon. I go, seriously, who has time for this? But she did it so fast in this choppy way that I'm like, oh, your kids would actually probably have fun doing this in the summertime. And like all these things, like she'll, like her favorite whatever snack after school
makes them
or her
short.
favorite summer snack. It's really short and really fast, and she always teaches you something cool and kitchen hack like. I like a lot of TV shows, and Sam hit a point that she didn't even know she was hitting. When cable television brought us Food Network television, you know, there are different cities that could pick what they're going to have, like their Warner Cable or their Comcast was going to carry. And at one point, Houston was going to drop Food TV. Because they thought, well, no one's going to watch this channel.
Really?
And what was their excuse for why they thought nobody's going to watch this channel? Because Sam said what? Well, because it makes me so hungry and I can't eat it.
Yeah.
Because the Suits said, who wants to watch somebody cook something for 30 minutes and they can't smell it and they don't get to eat it at the end?
Exactly.
But look at how obsessed we are with cooking shows.
Because people want to try and make it.
It gives them ideas
Nailed
to go
it.
out and make their own dish.
Yes, and see, so thank God
they give the
whoever
recipe
was
back
that
then?
fought those Suits got Food TV to launch, and then now we have Food
Did
Network.
they give the recipe at the end?
They send you to the website back then, or now they'll just send you to their social media and you get the whole recipe there. And BuzzFeed did this whole, Entertainment Weekly did this whole list about the best food shows that are out there. And I never really watched the Great Baking Show. Everyone loves that great British Great Baking Show.
My daughter watched that one.
I mean, people are obsessed with that one.
I don't like baking.
Nailed It with Nicole Byer, who hosts that on Netflix, is really fun because they take three people like us, and it's like the sarcastic "nailed it" from Pinterest.
Yes.
When you're trying to make something beautiful,
and it never looks like it.
It's horribly disgusting.
Yep.
So Nailed It is one of the top ones. Chopped is always still one of the top ones. And even though I don't have the patience for Chopped, it's 3 real chefs who have to go through 3 rounds. And whoever makes it to the dessert round then wins it and wins $10,000.
Do they ever do one where they bring in, here it is, you have an air fryer. Mm-hmm. Okay, you have a toaster. That's all you get. Do they ever do stuff like that?
I've never seen
you
a
get
show
one
like
utensil.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You get 4 twigs and a match.
4 twigs.
Oh my gosh, maybe not that.
Like Survivor, man.
Yeah, this is a sport. Go for it.
Worst cooks in America made the list because it makes America feel okay that they don't know how to do basic kitchen things.
Smart. That's true.
And I don't know how many people don't know how to basic boil spaghetti. Like, how many people would you say in your circle don't know how to do that?
I would say that is definitely the number one go-to meal for dudes
Eric, you don't know how to boil spaghetti?
trying to make like a meal.
He lifted his hand.
You don't know how to make spaghetti.
You don't know how to make spaghetti.
It's like the easiest thing on earth.
Just boil water and you throw it in and you got to wait 12 minutes or something, 8 minutes.
You throw it to the
And then
side.
what do you do? And then what do you do after that?
So easy.
Then you dump the water and save it, and I have no idea. I don't.
You strain out the water.
I don't make spaghetti,
and then you put your sauce on it.
I mean,
I make mac and cheese. I know that you strain it.
It's so
you put
that's
it back
like a
in.
99
It's the same concept.
But you don't want to wash off that starch stuff, right?
Yeah, you want to save some of the pasta water.
You want to rinse
the pasta
it.
water.
Yeah.
The pasta water.
My wife makes that stuff.
Sometimes you can put
your wife makes that stuff.
Dash
like
of oil
so
in it.
Foreign. So foreign.
I'm not a big spaghetti guy.
I'm eye rolling.
Yeah, I like spaghetti.
So hard.
To tell you what's
Kevin, you know how to make
down in H-Town.
All right, Jose Abreu's underwhelming start for the Astros 2024 season has reached a new low as now the ball club has announced that the 10-year MLB veteran is being optioned down to the farm leagues.
And like I said, he was one of my favorite players when he played for the White Sox. He came here, I was so excited, and I got to give him mad respect because he didn't have to go down to West Palm.
He knows he's not playing his best game.
Took one for the team and said, I'll go down, because he could have said, nope, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
You either cut me, give me my money, or I'm staying. But
he's going to go to West Palm Beach, Florida.
Yeah, so that mad respect to him, man, because he wants to get back. He wants to come back to the Astros.
So how long is he there for?
So he figures things out.
Yeah.
Maybe the rookie
and going to West Palm is the farm league?
Well, not even. He's not even going to AAA or AA. He's going like single A.
What's happening? Is there something like?
They just want to get his rhythm back.
Emotional going on with him.
He's like, I'll go to West Palm, have some mojitos.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
some sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston is 9-19 and last in the AL West. But let's see. Yesterday, the Astros
They've won 3 in a row.
10 over the Guardians, 10-9.
Yeah, last 2 outs, and they got a 2-run homer by the catcher. I just forgot his name. The replacement catcher.
That's going to drive me nuts. Yeah. It begins with a C.
Colorino, Castellano, Castellino,
It's something
Carolino.
like
that. Calzone.
What is his name, y'all? I don't know him yet. I should know him.
Oh, that's going to drive
because
me
I'm
nuts.
Astros. But
It's like a Stromboli.
Hold on, we're looking.
Sorry.
Yeah, you look that up. While you're looking it up, by the way, University of Houston has informed the NFL that it's going to go ahead and proceed with their plans to add an alternate blue uniform. It looks just like the Oilers.
Caratini.
Yeah, that's it.
Victor Caratini, thank you.
That is not anywhere close to Calzone.
Calzone. I don't know. No.
Caratini, yay! Walk up, home run in the 10.
Talking about spaghetti.
Yeah. Italian food. I like it.
Sorry, you were saying something.
Oh, yeah.
You ate
food. Yeah, remember how they did the throwback Oiler-looking colors? They're just like, yeah, we're going to do what we want to do.
Then they get sued.
They got a cease and desist. I remember that. Like about 6 months after the NFL's merchandising and licensing division sent them that letter.
We got one of those once.
A cease and desist?
Didn't mean anything. Whatever. We laugh at you. Okay, moving on. We've got the rapid fire quiz. Yeah! All right, we need 5 contestants at 713-390-KRBE to call us up. Pick one of us to play along with, which really you don't get to play. We play for you. And the winner gets Nicki Minaj tickets. She's going to be here in 8 days to the Toyota Center May 9th. 713-390-KRBE. 5 people. And right before we start the rapid fire quiz, we'll give you the first keyword of the day for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour trip. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.